we are going to study the next chapter, that is a financial market. Okay, so you know what is a market? Yes or no? So market is a place where people can purchase and products are sold and bought. Yes or no? So the same way, a financial market is a place where securities or financial instruments are purchased and sold. Okay. So the financial system of a country plays an important role in its economic development. Financial system helps in transferring finance from the sector where it is in surplus to the sector where it is needed the most. The financial system has three main parts: financial market, financial institutions and financial securities. Financial market plays an important role in transferring finance from one sector to the other sector. Financial market means the market that creates and exchanges financial assets. When companies issue shares, debentures, etc., it is called the creation of financial assets, while their sale, purchase in the financial market is called the exchange. Okay, so there are financial market, there are two processes are there. One is the creation of financial assets. Okay, so that means that if a company is selling, like if one company wants to make start, okay, at that time they sell securities, so that initial issue is there. Okay, so that is called the creation of financial assets. And after that, see, like if I purchased a share from a company directly, first time only we purchase the share from the first company directly. Okay, see, like if Tata company starts and if they need 100 crore rupees, they will issue shares for 100 crore rupees. Okay, so that is called a creation of securities or a creation of financial assets. Do you understand? So one asset is created. Okay, so that share, if I purchase that one share, then I will sell this share to another person. Okay, so then another, like a Tata company share is there only once it is created, but it will be handed over to different persons. Do you understand? So that is called exchange of financial assets. Okay, so the market is controlling, financial market is doing these two activities, like first one, creating of financial assets as well as exchanging of financial assets. Okay.
What is the benefit of purchasing this share from the company? What benefit will you have?
If you purchase, the benefit that you are expecting is that, say, like you will first of all you will get the ownership, you know, and secondly you are expecting so there are two benefits are there. One is that if the company is making profit, you will get a dividend. Okay, so if imagine that you are purchasing a share, so a company is issuing a share, and minimum value of a share is 100 rupees. Okay, so you invest 100 rupees for purchasing one share. Okay, so if you invest 100 rupees and purchase a share, and if a company is making a profit, then a company will give you like 10 rupees profit. Okay, so company made a profit and one share of that. So if like imagine that total, imagine that just I am telling us a small number. If 10 shares are there, okay, so one share is 100 rupees. Total 10 shares are there. So total value of the company is 1000 rupees. But it is not it will be like 1000 crores or like that. Very huge money will be there. For understanding, I am telling very short. Imagine that if company made 100 rupees profit. Okay, so 10 shareholders are there. So this 100 rupees. So like if I am a shareholder, it is from my money that the company made profit. So I am responsible to get the return. Okay, so when a company made 100 rupees profit, company will distribute this 100 rupees to the shareholders. Okay, so 10 shareholders are there, 100 divided by 10 rupees. So this value will become 110 rupees. Okay, so if you, so this 10 rupees you will get at the end of the year. Okay, but it is not the main business actually. So if you purchase a share and you 100 rupees you purchase a share and keep it with you, and at the end you get 10 rupees. It is just like you put in the money in the bank also, you will get like 10 rupees you may get. 10 rupees you may not get, but some money anyhow you will get. That is not the main benefit of investing in the shares. The main benefit is that, see, like if the company is expecting to give you 10 rupees profit, so if I am having a share, okay, but you don't know, say, like how much rupees the company is going to make profit. Okay, so the company Sometimes company will make 100 rupees profit, sometimes it will make 300 rupees profit. Okay. Sometimes it will make a 500 rupees profit. Okay. So that we don't know. So we purchase the share, and what is how much profit the company is going to make, that we don't know. So it is like a blind bill, like this. So what if I purchase a share 100 rupees, and I am telling you that this company is going to make a 300 rupees profit this time, and you will get a 30 rupees profit. Okay. So I will sell you this for 125 rupees. Okay, 125 rupees. I am telling you, and you accept that. You are expecting that, you believe that that is true, and you purchase. So if I purchase a share for 125 rupees, then also I will get 5 rupees profit. Isn't it? So thinking like that, you purchase this share. So I made a 25 rupees profit. Understood? And you are thinking that the company will make even higher profit. Okay, so sometimes the company may make a 40 rupees. So you purchase a share, and you purchase for 125 rupees. And another person is asking for the share. Okay, then you say that the company will be making 40 rupees profit. So I will give you this share for 135 rupees. Okay, so 35 rupees. So see that I got a 25 rupees profit. This you are going to sell this share to another person. So you are going to sell this for 135. So you get a 10 rupees profit. Do you understand? And he is selling to another person. So such a way these shares will be keep on.
After selling that share, this share will be lost for me.
Huh?
This share will be, if I sell the share, then it will be lost for me, and that share he will get. This money.
He will. Now I was the shareholder first. Okay, I sold it to you. Now you are the shareholder. So because you purchased it for 125 rupees, now I got 25 rupees profit. I invested 100 rupees, purchased one share, and I sold it to you, and I got 25 rupees profit. Now you purchased it for 125 rupees, isn't it? And you are selling it to another person, and you are saying that you will get 40 rupees profit. So 135 rupees I am going to sell you. If it is for 135, I am ready to sell. And if he accepts, and if he is purchasing it, you get 10 rupees profit, and you will lose the share because you have sold it to another person. Now the other person become owner of the share. Do you understand? So in such a way, this share will be keep on changing. Okay. So at that time, say you sold it to third person, and this third person is telling that at that time company declared the profit, and company made only 100 rupees profit. Okay. Do you understand? What happens? So company is in loss, means expected amount of profit did not make. So then what happens? Now the market value is 135 rupees. The company got only 100 rupees profit. So 110 rupees is the maximum value. But and that fellow is telling that I am going to sell my share, and another person is demanding, and he is selling. If he is demanding the 140 rupees, I will sell, but nobody will purchase for 140. Others, because now only 100 rupees profit is there, and he will say that I will sell for 130. Then also nobody will purchase. Then he will say I will sell for 120. That also nobody is purchasing. Then he will say I will sell for 110. Then that also nobody is purchasing. Then he is telling that I will sell for 105 rupees. And at that time 100 rupees means total value 110 is there. So then he will sell for 105 rupees. So he will face a loss of 30 rupees. Understood? And for next year again, so it is up and down, this process will keep on continuing. Do you understand? So some shares will, so I made a profit, you made a profit, but the other person, third person, so total 10 plus 35 rupees profit was made, and this person faced a loss. Understood? Now this fellow purchased it, and next year company did not make any profit at all. Then what happens? The share value will go down again. So this will become maybe 80 rupees. So he faced a loss again for 25 rupees. Understood? But in the contrary, if the company had made a 5 rupees profit, so the share value will become 150. So now 135 he purchased it. So another he can sell it to another person for 150 rupees. Then he will get a profit of 15 rupees. Do you understand? So this depends on the, so you can get either 15 rupees profit or 30 rupees loss. So this is the way that you have to purchase the
In
share.
the case of preference shareholders.
No, equity shareholders, both. Okay, equity shareholders are there, this things are there. Do you understand? So anybody can purchase. So there will be some people will be making profit, some people will be losing. Okay. So it depends on the performance of the company. If the company is nicely performing, then their share value will go high and people will get profit. If the performance of the company is low, then the company will not, the people those who are purchasing, they will face losses. Understood? So next we have to study is about the demand and supply of finance. Okay. So here we can say there are two factors are there, like first one is supply of finance. Okay. So where the money is there. Okay. Supply of finance means like here family. Then financial institutions are there. Then commercial banks are there. Then insurance companies, foreign investors. Okay, so these are the people. They are having money with them. Okay, their money is there. So like family, like we are all having money. Individual people are there. Their salary will be there, or business they are doing. They have some money with them. So these people are having the money. So supply is there. Now demand is of finance. Okay, demand of finance is for business, then industry, agriculture, and government. Okay, do you understand? So these people are having money, and these people are in need of money. Okay, so there is demand for money and there is supply of money. Okay, so what the financial market is doing is that making a connection between these two groups. Understood? So the financial markets take money from these people, okay, and give this money to these people. Understood? And these people will make a profit and they will give a dividend and a share of profit to the people in return. Okay, so it is just like banks. Okay, so what bank is doing? Bank is also doing same thing like that. People those who are having money is there, and people those who are in need of money is there. Okay, so bank will collect a deposit from the people those who are having money in the form of saving deposit, a fixed deposit like that, and will give to the people those who are in need of money in the form of loans. Okay, so there will be balance. So the finance will be keep on rotating. Okay, and see, like if I am having 5 lakh rupees and if I am keeping this 5 lakh rupees in my home, this is not going to make any profit, isn't it? Why I am giving and I am nicely keeping it on under my bed and sleeping on that, isn't it? Then there is no any single. If I keep it there, 5 lakh rupees I kept it. Today I am sleeping 10 days if I sleep, or if 1 year if I keep like that, after 1 year this will remain 5 lakh rupees. Isn't it? If it has to improve, then what happens? It has to be given to the business. Isn't it? So I have to invest this money to some people or somewhere I have to invest. Or I should do some business by myself. If I am busy and I am unable to do business, then what we can do is that we will give this money to the people, those who are doing business. So they will do business and they will make money with the money which I am giving, and that money they will give a share of the profit. So that is the process that the financial market is doing. You understand? So the next we have to study is about the functions of a financial market. First one, mobilization of a saving and their channelizing into more productive use. So same thing I have told you, like the savings money is there. So if I am getting a salary, out of my salary some money I am keeping as savings. You know, if I am getting 50,000 rupees as my salary, and if 20,000 rupees if I am spending, okay, remaining 30,000 rupees is there with me. So this is my savings. Okay. And this money if I am keeping with you, as I told you, simply I am keeping it in my house, and sometimes it will be stolen by somebody else, or it will get destroyed, or one day if Narendra Modi comes and say that tomorrow onwards this money will not be valuable, then I will lose, isn't it? So this money what I have to do is that I have to invest in some places, isn't it? So and make it channelizing into productive uses. So if I am simply keeping this money in my home, it is not going to be any productive uses now. So it has to be made into productive uses. Okay. Then facilitate price discovery. The price of any goods or services is determined by the forces of demand and supply. Like goods and services, the investors also try to discover the price of their securities. The financial market is helpful to the investors in giving them proper price. So see like the price of a product is there. So same way by distributing, by doing this type of businesses, they will make that like a value of different securities that we are selling. Okay, so what is the value of that security? That will be decided by the financial markets. Okay, so it is based on the demand and supply. A product is demand. The price of a product. Imagine that if I tell you like a cauliflower. Okay, the price of cauliflower is determined based on the supply and the demand of cauliflower. Isn't it? So like in this season, cauliflower is plenty available and people do not want that much amount of cauliflower. So the price is very much low. But after 2-3 months, what will happen? The demand will be higher, but supply is not there that much. So the price will go up. So the same way, when money, see like now the companies are facing problems because people are not ready to invest money into this one. So supply has reduced, but demand is there more. Do you understand? So the value of the securities will be going higher. Okay. So the next one provides liquidity to financial assets. This is the market where the buyers and sellers of all the securities are available available all the times. This is the reason that it provides liquidity to securities. It means that the investors can invest money in this whenever they desire in securities through the medium of financial market. They can also convert their investment into money whenever they do desire. Say for example, if financial market is not there, okay, and we have to directly purchase a share. If that is the situation, so as I told you, like if we are purchasing an equity share, once if you purchase the equity share, the company will give you have some 30,000 rupees with you, and you invest this money to Tata company. Okay. So if you give this money to Tata company, the Tata company will give you the money back when the Tata company closes. Okay. So you are having this 30,000 rupees. So in such a case, will you be ready to invest this money? No, because you are in need of this money, you know. So like even though I know that daily expenses are the 20,000 I am spending, but this 30,000 additional money is there. But with this money I may have some other uses in the future. Okay, for now say like 2-3 months time is there. For 2-3 months I am don't want this money. But after that I may be in need of this money. So I cannot invest this money for a long duration. You understand? The financial market is, so that is why the need of financial market is coming. Okay, so financial market, what they do is that they purchase this, they take this money from the Tata company or business organizations and distribute it to the different people. So there will be like some people, so like if I am in need of money now, so I am not in need of money now, I can purchase shares, and when the need comes for me, at that time I can sell my share and get the money back. Okay, so at that time if good position is there. Like if I am investing 30,000 rupees and if shares are in a good position, I may get 40,000 rupees. Okay, but sometimes if the financial position is not good, sometimes I will get only 25,000. There is a risk also. Okay, but more chances there, we expect that there will be profit. So thinking like that, we will be investing money. People are having always those who are having positive hope, they will be investing money. If a person is thinking that if I invest money and I will, all those who are afraid of loss, they will not invest money. Do you understand? They will put in bank or maybe in other securities so that they will not have to face risk. So if you want to make more profit, you have to take high risk. Do you understand? Then reduces the cost of transactions. Various types of informations are needed while buying and selling securities. much time and money is spent in obtaining the same. The financial market available every type of information without spending any money. In this way, the financial market reduces the cost of transactions. So, see, like if you have to purchase a share, so like if you want to purchase a share directly from Tata company, then you should know about the Tata company. So if you ask Tata company that I need to have your this one, like your what to say, balance sheet is required, profit and loss account required, all these type of things are there, then they are not simply going to give you. They will charge you money for that, isn't it? So we may have to get a lot amount of money for that. Okay. But these financial markets are there, so the like securities or if you take the website, in their website, they make all the details of different companies available. Okay, so we can get these informations freely. Okay, with the help of this financial markets, so these financial markets collect information from the business information. They collect information from industries, they collect information from agricultural units, and they make reports. And they issue different type of reports, and we can go through these reports and we can get these reports. It is available in the online. We can purchase it or we can go through it, or there are so many magazines and so on are there which is giving information regarding the different companies and so on. So you can get it freely, or if it is not freely, but in a very less cost only. Okay, so that money can be available. Now next we have to study about the types of financial market. Several types of securities are traded in the financial market. Maturity period of some of these securities is less than 1 year or considered as short term, and of others above 1 year. Okay.